Hey everybody. Hey y'all, it's Allison. I started a little bit early, so I'm just going to give y'all a little bit of time to settle in or to come in. So I'm just waiting for people to join. So I'm going to go grab a quick drink of water. When I come back, hopefully I'll see, hi, Allison here. Hey. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to join and set up and grab any props that you may need, towel, block, strap, water, anything. I don't really have like anything in particular planned today. Hey Melissa. We're just gonna kind of just flow and wake up our body. Some of us probably have been up for a little bit already, but if you haven't, if you're like me and you just woke up probably about an hour ago, I usually drink some coffee and sit on the couch, so I'm just kind of like so anyway, y'all go ahead and grab your props. We are going to start in an untraditional way, so we're just going to start in tabletop. So if you want to go ahead and just meet me on your mat while everybody else joins. So all we're going to do is just go onto your hands and knees in tabletop position. And so when you're in your tabletop, think about, let me turn my volume up just in case. There we go. So when we're in tabletop, we want to make sure that our arms are about shoulder width apart. We don't want our fingers like spread out mega wide, but we also don't want like ninja hands. So you just kind of want to have like a natural opening with your hands. So as you're in your tabletop, go ahead and stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and then make sure your knees are about hip width apart. So we're not closed up. We want to create that opening. See how we close, we tend to round. So we want to open up. And then you're just going to push the mat away here. So I'm going to go ahead and join y'all on the mat in my tabletop. And if you have an activity tracker, go ahead and start it. All right, y'all, so tabletop position. So remember, hands aren't mega wide. They're just naturally open. And then we're going to create that nice long spine. Knees are about hip width apart, and so you're pressing down into the mat, but then we're pushing the mat away. And so all we're going to do is just kind of rock our hips side to side here. And then you may find that when you are rocking your hips side to side that your whole body starts to go a little bit. So just like if you were starting in child's pose, just start to notice your breath. And then from here, we're just going to take some circles. So hips are going back and forward. Just loosening up here. There's no wrong or right way to go into these circles. Just be mindful of your breath and try to sync your breath with your movement here. You'll probably do about 3 more rotations this way. And then when you've done 3, go ahead and go on to the other. Circle the other way. You can close your eyes if you want to. Let's do 2 more. One more. Come back to your tabletop. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to flip our wrists. So your fingers are going to be pointing toward your body. And then if you need to, if you hyperextend, just kind of bend your elbows a little bit. And we're just going to take our hips back so you feel the stretch, and then forward. So again, nothing forced here. We're just wakening up our wrists here. waking up the inside of our arm. Keep going back just a little bit more. And then take your hands and your fingers are going to go out to the outside. So wrists are facing each other. And then we're just going to shift our weight left and right. Then go ahead and bring your hands back to your tabletop position and then just flip your palms so you're on the tops of your hand. Hard again. And again, we're just going to take our hips back and forward. Two more times. And then flip them back, tabletop. Take a breath in here. And clear that out. Sweep your right arm up, opening up. So it's okay if your hips twist a little bit here. And then we're going to bring our right hand underneath our left. We're just going to go with the flow here, so we're not resting yet. So we're threading the needle. Inhale, right arm lifts up, twist. And then thread through, exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Twist up, inhale. Thread through, full exhale. All right, one last time. Lift, twist. This time we're going to pull it all the way through and take our right cheek down to the mat. Extend your left arm toward the front of your mat. Take a couple of breaths here. And then come back up to tabletop. Left arm lifts up, twist up, and thread through. Inhale, reach, and thread. 2 more. Last one, big breath, big reach. Thread through, rest your left cheek on the mat. Right arm extends forward. And then let's all find tabletop. Back to tabletop. Inhale, cow, drop your belly. And round to cat. So also still be mindful of your hand placement. Check in with your posture here. Inhale, cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Take your gaze towards your belly button. Cow, big breath. Cat. Find your tabletop, tuck your toes, and then lift your knees, hover them off the mat. All right, so we're toning up our core here. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine, so we're not way up here. We are about hovering about an inch off the mat here. You're recruiting your glutes, you're keeping your breath. Your gaze is probably not at the top of your mat, but about midway between your hands and your mat. We're going to hold this for 3 more breaths. 2 2 more. Last one. Back to your tabletop. All right, we're going to take our right leg, place our right foot in between our hands, sweep our arms up, hands to your heart. Breathe in here and twist to the right. So we're just in a kneeling twist here. Taking 5 breaths, so we're on 3. 2. Inhale. Clear that out. Stay here, and we're just going to go into crescent twist. So we're just extending our left leg, straightening our left leg. So it's just a crescent twist. Breathe in. Clear that out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Warrior 2. Spin open, settle into your warrior. All right, so really challenge your lunge here. And then we're going to take our arms out really long, draw our shoulder blades back, shoulders down, and then gaze at your middle finger. Just find that stillness. Three more breaths. Breathe in. Clear that out. Straighten your front leg. Triangle. So try and take your gaze to the top thumb, if your neck will allow. Three more breaths. All right. Big inhale, reach up. Hand down to the mat. Right leg goes back, down dog kick. Bend and open. So right leg's up in the air. We're just opening up here. So with your inhales, knees gonna lift up. Exhale. We're trying to bring our heel close to our glute. We're anchoring down with our right hand here. Let's do 2 more breaths. One more big reach up. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Clear that out. 2 more. Tabletop. Back to your hands and knees. Sweeping your left foot in between your hands, we're going to kneel. Sweep your arms up on your inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Take a breath in. Twist to the left. 5 breaths. Two more. One more here. Tuck your back toe under and then straighten your back leg, crescent twist. So shifting your weight forward just a bit. Crown of your head's reaching toward the front of your mat. With your exhales, we're just twisting a little bit more. We're recruiting that right glute and squeezing our thighs together. 2 more breaths. Full inhale here. Let all the air go. Warrior 2, spin open and settle on your exhale. Adjust where you need to. Find that challenging spot, whatever that may mean to you today. Just take your gaze toward the end of your middle finger. Find the pause. Settle into your breath. Three more breaths here. Breathe in. Soothing breath out. Straighten your front leg. Triangle. So we're just slowly floating down to our triangle. Again, take your gaze to your top thumb if your neck will allow. You have your block. Use your block to find that length. Open up. 2 more breaths. 1 more big reach. Hands down to the mat, left leg back, down dog kick. Bend and open here. Again, that knee is lifting up with your inhales. Heel to glute, exhale. Anchoring down with your left hand, breathing in and out. 3 more here. 2 more. Last big lift. Downward facing dog, exhale. All right, so we're going to walk our hands in toward our feet a little bit. Take your feet out a little bit wider. So we're just shortening our down dog here. And then we're going to take our right hand and take a hold of our calf or our ankle. And then we're just going to utilize this twist here. Keep under your left armpit. And then go ahead and switch to the other side. So left hand takes a hold of right ankle or calf. Outside, if it's accessible to you. Even if you can't grab it and you can tap it, that's still okay. Let's take 2 more healthy breaths. One more here. Hand to the mat, walk back to your regular downward facing dog. All right, go ahead and pedal it out here. Any kind of pedaling you need, any movement. And again, just like when you're in tabletop, be mindful of your hands. Do we have ninja fingers, or are they spread out too wide, or do we find an organic placement? And then everyone come down to your downward facing dog. So we're finding our stillness here. All right, breathe in. Tabletop hover. So we're just rolling into tabletop. Knees are hovering over our mat. Lots of tabletop today. Breathe in and out. All right, staying in your tabletop, extend your right leg back. All right, so our left knee still hovering over the mat. Right leg is extended back. Lift it up. And then pulse your heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up, knee to nose, exhale. Extend it back, knee to nose. Take your leg way back, crescent lunge. Arms sweep up, and settle here. Check in with your knee. If it's splaying out to the right side, draw it back in toward the midline, stacking your heel over your toes, back heel over your toes. And then we're also drawing our left hip forward, so that's going to allow that squeeze between the thighs here. Dropping your shoulders, relaxing here. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Hands to the mat, low plank. Upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog. All right, 3 breaths here. Two more. One more. Clear that out. Tabletop hover, knees are hovering an inch over here. We're going to extend, staying in the tabletop hover, extend your left leg back up into the air. Right knee still hovering over the mat. Press the mat away, so we don't want to collapse into our shoulder, we want to get long. Heels pressing back, almost like it's on the wall, and then pulse your leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog, left leg goes up and back. Knee to nose, shifting your weight forward. Extend back. Knee to nose. Extend back. Crescent lunge. Use your breath to come up and your exhale to settle in. This time checking in with your left knee. If it's splaying out, draw it in towards your midline. Recruit your right glute. Arms reaching up vibrantly, but shoulders are relaxed. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Do 1 more big reach up. Hands to the mat, low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths here. Two more. One more inhale. Clear that out. Right leg lifts up into the air. Warrior 1. Hands up. And settle on your exhale. Breathe in. And out. So again, finding your challenge. Breath in and out. 1 more big reach up. Low plank. So we always have that 3-point option where right leg stays in the air. Upward facing, heart pressing forward. Downward facing dog, expelling all that air. Left leg lifts up. Warrior 1. Rising up. And then settle in. So feeling your shoulder blades lift up and melting back. tapping into your breath here. You have 3 more chances. 2 more. Fill your lungs all the way up and go through your flow. Meeting down dog. Right leg lifts up. Warrior 1. Do 1 breath in, rise up. Low plank. Upward facing, taking that big gulp of air. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up. Warrior 1. 1 breath in. Down through your flow. Right leg lifts up. Warrior 1. 1 breath in. And down through your vinyasa. Left leg lifts up. Warrior 1. 1 breath in. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog, however you need to get there. Let's take 5 breaths. In, down dog. Let's take 2 more. One round here. Clear it out. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. And then step to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, hands to your shin. Fold. Root to rise, mountain, sweep all the way up. And then hands to your heart, exhale. Take a breath in. And clear that out. Sweep your arms up, mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Low plank, step or jump back. Upward facing, heart shining toward the front. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Clear that out. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. And then step with the other foot. Yeah, take a halfway lift. Use your core. Fold, let all the air go. Rise all the way up, mountain. And then hands to your heart, exhale. Take a breath in here. And soothing breath out. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. All right, lift those heels up. Big inhale. Bend your knees, let every bit of air go. Take your gaze between your hands and then inhale, hop. Halfway lift on your inhale. Fold. Big reach up, scoop it all the way up, mountain. Sink into your chair, exhale. All right, we've got our chair. Squeeze the glutes. Take your weight toward the back of your heels here. 5 breaths. With your exhales, maybe you're taking your bottom a little bit closer and then staying there when you inhale. Three more breaths. Two more. Full inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. Knee to nose. Extend your right leg back. Knee to nose. Take it back. Crescent lunge. Sweep up. Exhale. One more inhale here. And out. Warrior three. So hands can be placed any way. Extended long. Hands are your heart. We want to flex our back foot here. All right, we're going to go into a different transition. From Warrior 3, we're going to go into Dancer. So take a hold of your ankle and find your Dancer. Try to avoid popping that left hip out. We want to try to take our left hip and make it parallel to the floor. All right, slow transition here. We're going to bring our knee forward, take a hold of our left big toe, and extend our left leg long. So we're not going to open up here. We're just finding extended big toe. So if you have a strap or a towel, if you're unable to grab onto your big toe with your peace fingers, just go ahead and take that strap around your foot. So your right hand can be on your hip, or it can be extended. So again, we're not going to open up here. We want to avoid sassy hips, so we want to draw our right hip in. And then from here, we're going to find figure 4 chair. So we're taking our left ankle on top of our right knee and sinking low into figure 4 chair. All right, so from here in figure 4 chair, you can go into any variation. You can stay, you can twist, or you can go into pigeon. Now we have a tutorial on flying pigeon. If you want to check back on Glow's page, you can see how it goes. I will attempt to do it. I've not done it in a while. Basically sink your booty down to the ground, hands placed on the floor. And then find your balance here. Ooh. Extend. 3 more breaths. One more. Back to your figure 4 chair if you're not there. Feet together is mountain pose. Sweep your arms up and fold. All right, let's find a ragdoll. So take those feet out a little bit wider. Take a hold of your elbows and just hang heavy here. All right, release your hands to the mat. Take a halfway lift. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up into the air. Knee to nose. Extend back. Knee to nose. Extend back. Crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Clear that out. Take one more breath here. Empty. for 3. So imagine you have a wall behind you and your foot is stamped on the wall, and that is what's giving you your balance, your stability. Dancer, take a hold of your right ankle. It's a transition there. We all fall out if we need to. We hop right back in. Big toe, so knee comes up towards your chest. Take a hold of your right big toe with your peace fingers or your strap. Extend your right leg long. So remember, no sassy hip. Bring your right hip in towards your midline. Pushing the floor away with your foot. So yeah, we're pushing the mat away with our stabilizing leg. Then hand can stay on your hip, or it can be extended. Your choice. Just finding your breath. And then gently find your figure 4 chair. From here, go wherever you want to go. Fly, twist, or just feel that nice opening. We're going to hold it for 5 breaths. Last one here. Clear that out. Feet together, sweep your arms up, mountain, and fold. All right, this time, just take your feet apart, grab your big toes with your peace fingers, elbows out wide, and then using your biceps, draw your chest towards your thighs, head's hanging low. Still hanging onto our toes, take a halfway lift. We're lengthening, and then pull, fold. Let's do that again 2 more times. Halfway lift, holding onto the bind. Fold. One more like this. Hold onto the bind, halfway. Fold. Release the bind, take a halfway lift. Deep squat or crow. Taking your heels towards your glutes, maybe even trying to straighten your arms if you're able. And hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyone shoot it back, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, take a breath in and clear that one out. Roll to high plank, inhale. Heels go back, exhale. Right arm lifts up, side plank. And settle here. All right, so we're gonna work on a little different arm variation here. So go ahead and lift your hips up high. We're gonna take our top hand, that right hand, and we're just gonna place it on top of our right hip. Feel how that's just a little different maybe. You can even feel your hips lift up. Your top hip lifting up toward the ceiling, the sky, wherever you are. Now taking your hand, your right hand, lift it up and extend it toward the top of your mat. So now we're creating a nice little arc here. Breathe in and out. Top hand lifts up. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Now you probably see why we did those wrist stretches in the beginning. Breathe in and out. High plank. Heels go back. Left arm lifts up, side plank. So remember, you always have options here, y'all. You can always drop our bottom knee, right? So we're gonna work with that arm variation here. So placing our top hand on top of our hip, and you're gonna push your top hip into your left hand, right? Keeping it there. And then we're gonna lift our arm up and extend it toward the front of our mat. So now we have a nice arc here, almost like a little rainbow. Feels so good. Nice side body stretch. All right, lift your top hand up. Clear your breath. We got it. One more. I'm with you. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right, lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Arms reach all the way up. Step out to king chair. Exhale. All right, breathe in and out. One more inhale here. Twist to the right, so any twist variation. So I'm going to work on my bird of paradise. You can stay in your twist if you'd like. So we'll step here. You can start with your half bind. You've got that. Go for your full bind. You can always use your strap or towel. All right. Then we're going to step our right foot in. And using my inhale, I'm going to lift up. All right, I'm going to roll my right shoulder back. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together as much as possible. And then I'm extending my left leg for bird of paradise. Two more breaths. One more. Back to your chair twist. One more inhale. Forward fold. Rise all the way up to mountain. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Stay here. Breathe in. King chair. Sink low. One more breath. Twist to the left. All right. So wherever you are is perfect for you. I always like to just throw out a little bit of options for everyone. So remember, we've got that half bind. That always feels so lovely. And then the full bind. And then if you're going for that bird, you step your left foot in. Use your inhale to rise up. Finding the connection. Rolling your shoulder blades. And one side's always different from the other. Two more breaths. One more. Down to your chair twist. Take a breath in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. One breath here. And then lower all the way down to your belly. Sphinx pose. Right. Forearms on the mat. Tops of your toes pressing into your mat. Chest is forward. Lengthening your spine here. From here, tuck your toes under and lift up to forearm plank. Breathe in and out. And we're going to do some little hip dips here. So we're going to bring our right hip to the mat, come back to center, left hip to the mat, and center. So right, exhale, center, inhale, left, and lift. 10 more. With your breath. We've got 8. 6. 4. 2. Center, left, center, walk your feet in, dolphin pose. And then from here, you can lift your right leg up and down, or you can go into your forearm stand. Just a little play around here. So wherever you are, just find your posture. And you may just stay in dolphin. And wherever you are, come back to dolphin if you're not there. Walk your feet back. We're going back to that forearm plank. Chest is parallel to the mat. Breathe in. And then lower everything down to the back. Place your hands by your hips, palms facing the mat. Take a breath in. Clear that out. Locust, lift up, inhale. 4 more breaths. 3. 2. 1 more lift up. Gently lower everything down. Exhale. Take a breath in. Clear that out. Locust pose. Lift up. So see if you can do something different. Maybe it's bringing your big toes together. Maybe it's clasping your hands behind your back, lifting them away. 4 more breaths. 2 more. We got it. 1 more big lift. Gently, gently, gently lower down. No rush. All right. Full inhale. Soothing exhale. Locust or floor bow. Go up. Inhale, lift. We got it. 3 more. 2 more. Last big lift. Lower all the way down and gently windshield wiper your feet back and forth here. Placing your forehead on top of your hands. And then hands by your chest, find your downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up into the air and pull it through half pigeon. And you always have the option too, if you have grumpy knees and this just doesn't feel great for you, go into your half pigeon on your back. Before you plunk down and fold, try to find some length here. So maybe tucking your back toe under and then pulling your heel back and then finding that flat surface. And then gently walk your hands forward and fold. And then find half pigeon on the other side. Maybe that's going through the down dog again. I always like to repeat my pattern so I'm equal on both sides. That would be the Libra in me, finding the balance. And remember, establishing your foundation first before you go into your biggest expression. Up, swing your legs forward, and let's all find ourselves on our back. So first we're going to do a full body stretch on our back, so arms reaching up over our head, toes extended long. You've got that nice arch in your back. And then we're going to draw our right knee in toward our chest. Hug it in, hug it in. All right, so just like our standing big toe, this time we're going to do our big toe on our back. So take a hold, if you have your strap or towel nearby, go ahead and take a hold of your right foot and extend your right leg up into the air, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, take your left arm out to a T. So we're gonna anchor down here. We feel both hips on the ground. And then when you're ready, go ahead and open up your right leg, but still maintain contact between your left hip and the mat. So we don't want to roll over. That defeats the whole purpose of big toe, right? We all want to try to get that foot down close and be like, oh, look at my flexibility, but you've just completely altered the point of the posture if you're out of alignment. Not everybody's goal is to lay their foot flat, leg flat onto the surface. Feel that nice opening here. And then we're going to bring that right leg back up through center. We're going to switch hands. So this time we're going to take a hold of our right foot with our left hand. Right arm goes out to a T. And we're going to bring our right leg across our body, maybe taking your hips back, scooting your body back toward the center here. But try to keep your right leg straight. We want to get a nice IT stretch here. Come back through the center. Try to use your core to lift up. Bend your knee back into your chest and then extend it long along your mat. All right, let's do one more full body stretch. Arms reach up, over your head, full body stretch. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Take it in, hug it in nice and tight. And then find your extended big toe. So this time extending up into the air, holding on to your big toe with your left hand, with your strap, your towel. Feeling both hips grounding into the mat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and open up here. But remember, maintaining contact with your right hip and the mat here, not rolling open. Again, one side's usually better than the other. Bring your leg back up and then bring it across your body with that nice IT stretch. Gently bring your leg back up toward the ceiling here. Knee into chest. Extend your leg long. All right, we're going to find our inversion. So go ahead and take your feet up into the air any way that you want. Shoulder stand, waterfall, headstand. We just want to reverse the blood flow here. If your feet are up in the air, go ahead and take some rolls with your ankles. If you're in your shoulder stand, find your journey through your plow. If you're in plow, go ahead and see if you can do your deaf yogi. And wherever you are, come down and find happy baby. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe bring your forehead up to your knees, squeezing so tight. And Shavasana, your final resting pose. To a seated position. Hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Tuesday. I can't wait to see y'all in the studio. We are so excited and hope that we can see you so soon. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Namaste. Bye, y'all.